It has come to my attention that we have a lot of weak, feminine, emasculated men who have no idea that their power is totally gone. And when I say power, I'm talking about your leverage, specifically with women. So that's why in today's video, I'm gonna tell you 5 rules you need to follow if you want to get your power back. That way, you have more leverage, you have more fulfilling relationships, and you're in the leadership position. Most of you guys are dealing with women who don't like you, who emasculate you over time, and that's the reason why you can never keep a woman, and that's the reason why you feel like you have no control. So if you follow these 5 rules I'm gonna tell you in this video, you will feel completely in control when it comes to your dating life and with women. So the first rule that you must follow is controlling your lust. I know you probably heard this before, and the reason why I'm repeating it again is because this is literally one of the hardest things to do as a man. If you have high testosterone, if you're watching dating content, if you're even remotely interested in women, you know how much of an urge in terms of our sexual urges, in terms of controlling that lust, how difficult it actually can be. And it's something that was challenging for me. It's something that has been challenging for a lot of the clients I work with, but over time, you can actually heal yourself. The first thing you have to do is stop watching porn. Now, the reason why porn is such a negative thing in terms of consistently watching it every single day is because it trains your brain to view women in a sexual way. The thing about desexualizing yourself is from the fact that you need to humanize them. You need to view them as just a person, somebody who breathes, has bones, blood, like literally humanize them. Porn, in a way, just sexualizes them. So whenever you come across an attractive woman or a woman who you're just remotely sort of interested in, you're immediately going to sexualize her, thus putting her on a pedestal, thus losing control over yourself. Trust me, I've been there. You cannot act different whenever you're with a woman who you really like, right? Or who you're really attracted to. But once you've done it 1,000 times, once you sort of desexualize your brain, once you remove that lust and you see them for what they truly are, then lo and behold, you'll realize you actually have a lot of power. And that also leads me into, you have to be okay with not sleeping with every woman who likes you. I know. She's giving you choosing signals, she's giving you attention, she's giving you IOIs, but if she doesn't fall into your standards and these other rules I'm gonna mention in this video, you have to be okay with walking away. So there's a saying on this channel that I've said for years, and that is, we attract, we don't chase. Now there is a bit of debate behind this, but what I really mean is that we go where we're appreciated, not tolerated. And this is the second rule, guys. Go where you are appreciated, not tolerated. Otherwise known as attract more than you chase what doesn't like you. If you're chasing after her, that should tell you she doesn't like you. Why do you have to chase something that doesn't want you? Think about hunting, right? Humans over hundreds of thousands of years ago, we chased our prey. The prey was trying to get away. It doesn't want us to eat them. So why are you chasing a woman who clearly doesn't want you? You must attract a woman into your life. Now, I'm not saying you can't pursue. Of course, as masculine men, we can pursue. There's nothing wrong with that. But whenever you go, wherever you are appreciated, it could be a different race of woman. It could be a different type of woman. It can be whoever just appreciates you as a person. You're gonna realize that you're gonna have a lot better relationships. You're gonna have a better experience and time with that woman. And overall, it's gonna change your dating life. And plus, you're gonna be in the highest leverage position possible because they actually want you. Now, if you guys are attracting women who you're not really that into, or maybe you look at yourself and you're not the type of person who actually qualifies to actually attract a woman into your life, then click down below, check out my Digital Romeo mentorship. This is where I'm gonna personally coach you to increase your sex appeal, make yourself more attractive, learn how to present and leverage yourself on online platforms the right way, curate the best dating app profile, and even build your social media presence. I have a framework that I implement to everybody who joins, and they always see results. So if you're somebody who wants to attract more than chase, click the link down below and schedule a free consultation. Hopefully I get to talk to you soon. Rule number 3 to get your power back is to have some dating filters and boundaries. When I say dating filters, all I'm talking about is things that will disqualify that woman from going out on a date with you or continuing the dating process with you. Every filter is gonna look different, and every guy has their set of filters that are non-negotiable. But what I want you to do is set out at least 3 to 5 dating non-negotiable filters and boundaries that you have in place. I'll tell you some of mine. For example, if a woman takes consistently 24 hours to reply to text, That's my dating filter, boom, cut off, right? I wanna keep myself in the highest leverage position possible and get my power back. Whenever you're complying to a woman who takes consistently very, very long to reply to you, you're letting her know indirectly that she has more leverage than yourself, and we don't wanna do that. So that's a big filter of mine. Filter number 2, obviously they have to make themselves available. If they give you a maybe, I'll let you know, we'll see, can we reschedule this or that, whatever, on to the next. And then filter number 3 for me, and I know this is a little extreme, but if she doesn't pursue me after a few dates, meaning that she's not sending a good morning text, hitting me up, letting me know, she wants to see me, initiating some sort of contact to some degree, making it clear that she likes me and meeting me in the middle, then that's a dating non-negotiable for me. And I have a lot of them. I made a whole Patreon video talking about a list of my dating non-negotiables. You guys know some of them too. But like I said, create some filters for yourself, some things that you're actually gonna follow. And if she doesn't comply by these, you're once again able and willing to walk away. Rule number 4, and that is you need to stay detached until she has proven herself worthy of your attachment. Now keep in mind, I don't think men should be really attached to a woman anyway. When I say really attached, I'm talking about you're so in love, you're obsessed with this woman, and you're letting her know that, and it gets to a point where it's hard for you to walk away, you're letting a lot slide. We need to stay detached emotionally, but that doesn't mean that you need to showcase that and act cold. There's a fine line, there's a balance between showing that and actually doing it. But Austin, how do I know when she's proven herself? That's gonna take time, and that's why the vetting period is so important. The woman should always like the man more than you actually like her. This is gonna keep you, once again, in the highest leverage position. Think about any relationship you've ever been in. There's always been one person who's liked the other person more. It just is the way it is. And if you go back to your past relationships and say, yeah, I was actually the guy who liked my girl more, or it was clear the fact that she really didn't put in that much effort in comparison to me, or maybe the amount of investment in the relationship wasn't that much in comparison to me, that shows a sign that she took and stripped that power away from you, and once again was in that high leverage position. Everything I'm telling you is to position yourself in the position of power and authority, which is masculine. That's where men should be. That's the way relationship dynamics work. The feminist saying, oh, it should be equal, or the woman should be in power, or the man should like the woman more. Never listen to that advice. That will steer you the wrong way. And we know whenever you follow a woman's lead, she will lead you to a point of disaster, and that's how you get emasculated, and that's how the relationship inevitably will always end. Rule number 5, guys, is to never look for love. Never look for it. Let it happen naturally. If it comes, it comes. But for my guys who are wanting relationships, for my guys who are maybe religious, who want to get married one day, whatever the case may be, you can't go out into the dating world telling yourself, I want to find love. I ain't gonna seek for it. You can keep that in your head, but you can never express that and let that be known. So I do help guys with dating apps all the time, their profiles. And one issue I always come across is from the fact that the guys who are looking for relationships, let that be known on their profile. And immediately I'm like, remove that from your profile. Never showcase your intentions, especially if it's something more serious. Not only is this a potential turnoff for women who don't know what they want, but if you lead with wanting a relationship, you will actually almost always let too much slide because you're in that zone to where you want to settle down, you're looking for love. And honestly, any woman who's in your face, you'll give a chance. Let love and relationships happen. Let the woman prove herself to you throughout time. So the girl who I've been seeing personally for almost 4 years now, I had no intentions or plans to ever see her this long. I was casually dating, I was having a good time, I was having my fun. But inevitably, whenever you get good with women, whenever you have such a high volume of women who you're dating, you're gonna come across a woman who actually deserves that sort of long-term sort of relationship and vibe you guys have. And she has earned it throughout the course of time, but I didn't lead with that. I didn't tell her at first that I was wanting a relationship or looking for love or commitment or none of that stuff. She showed me through her actions that that's what she was looking for. And then if she complied by what I wanted in a woman, which she did, then I will give that to her over the course of time because she earned it. You see once again how I'm positioning myself in the highest leverage point. the position of power, you have to go about every single aspect of the dating process in this way and keep this mentality. So never look for love. Once again, you can keep it in your head. You can sort of play it out through your actions and kind of see how things are, but never overtly say you want love or looking for love. That's how things will go downhill. Once again, for coaching, click the link down below. You get to personally work one-on-one with me. We're gonna revamp your whole entire Instagram profile, your whole entire dating app profiles. I'm going to instill in you everything I know about women, social media, and personal branding also, all right? So click the link down below. Let's talk soon. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace.